Hi my dears, welcome to Wisdom Era School. My dears, we shall just learn our Earth in space, a very interesting topic in our today's session. Yes, we are going to learn about planet Earth in our today's session, my dears. You all know that Earth is also called as blue planet. It is the only place in the universe where life exists. Yes, Earth is different from other planets as we know that because about where it is called as blue planet, what you are observing. It is the third planet in our solar system, where first one is Mercury, Venus, and the third one is our Earth. Yes, it receives sufficient amount of sunlight for the life to exist, where we get enough amount of sunlight daily for the life to lead, where even animals, plants, humans need sunlight, where it gets sufficient amount of sunlight. The earth is enveloped by a blanket air known as atmosphere. What you are observing in the blue color, it is known as atmosphere. It is the cover of the earth. The atmosphere contains supporting gases such as nitrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide. As we already learnt about oxygen and carbon dioxide, where oxygen is the thing or it is the gas which is taken by the human beings for breathing, and carbon dioxide is the gas which is let out after breathing. Where earth's major part is covered with water. Major part of the earth is covered with the water, hence known as blue planet. It gets sufficient amount of sunlight, it has enough amount of air, it is enough amount of water which helps to survive on the earth, where these are the main basic needs for anything which is living organism to survive. Now we shall just move on with the next concept, that is shape of the earth. In the ancient days, it was believed that earth was flat in structure. It was flat in the shape. But the peoples after some days, like some sailor known as Christopher Columbus, found that, and Ferdinand Magellan were the two peoples undertook voyages to prove that earth was not in flat shape but the earth was in the round shape. What you are observing the earth in the picture, that is, it is in the round shape. Earth is not flat in shape, but what do you mean by flat? Yes, it is just like a table, the surface of the table. It is not like surface of a table, but it is a spherical in shape. The fact that earth was spherical like a ball in shape was confirmed by a scientist, and the photographs taken by the scientists in the space. It was stand at a seashore and observe a ship sailing away from the shore. We will see that the lower part of the ship disappears first and the top or the upper part disappears last. This proves that ship is going round rather than falling off a cliff. It is not falling off, it is just going round off, where it is, hence it is known as earth is in curved shape. The earth's spherical shape but flat at the poles and the bulging at the center, where you are observing it is bulging at the center, but it is flat in the top and poles, that is top pole and the north pole and the south pole. Globe. A small model of a earth is called a globe. It has an axis just like a earth. Globe is the model that represents the earth is in a spherical shape. The word globe is derived from the Latin word globus, which means round or a sphere. Globe means round or a sphere. Globe is just a small model of the earth. Globe is a small model of the earth. It represents how our earth actually is. The globe facilitates to the study of the earth, where it helps us to study about the earth. It is just like a model where you already studied like cube and cuboid, which helps to know about edges, corner, faces. Similarly, it is also a type where it helps us to locate the places in the earth, where it has north pole in the upside. North pole is the northernmost point on the earth. What you are observing, north pole, northernmost point on the earth, and the south pole is the southernmost point on the earth, where these are the top tips of the earth. One is north pole and the second one is the south pole. The earth's axis is an imaginary line which passes through the center of the earth, joining north and south pole. It is a just imaginary line where that line does not really exist. It is just imaginary, where it joins north pole and the south pole. It is an earth's axis is an imaginary line which passes through the center of the earth, joining north and the south poles. You already know that what is the meaning of axis. Axis means imaginary line which passes through the center and joins the north and the south pole. Earth moves around the axis. It moves around the axis. Earth moves around the axis. You have studied that our earth also moves around the sun. Our earth also moves around the sun. Earth moves around the sun axis is called rotation. Earth moves around the axis is called as rotation. What is rotation? The earth is moving around the axis is called as rotation. And earth moves around the sun is called revolution. Where equator. Now we shall, before studying the revolution, we shall just study what is equator. The equator is also an imaginary line that divides the earth horizontally into two equal parts. Just take a ball, just cut it into half, or just draw a line around the ball, where that is the equator, where that line represents both, or it divides the ball into two parts, where the upper part consists of north pole and the southern pole consists of south pole. The two equal parts are called hemisphere. Hemi means half, sphere means round. We already know that sphere means round. Hemi means half. We also learnt about hemisphere in our mathematics. Is it not? Yes. The equator divides earth into two equal halves. Upper half is known as northern hemisphere and the lower half is known as southern hemisphere. The upper part is known as northern hemisphere and the lower part is called as southern hemisphere. I hope you have understood the topic of equator. Next, we shall just learn about rotation and revolution. Rotation means this movement of earth about its axis is known as rotation. The rotation of the earth is responsible for the formation of day and the night, where earth is rotating around its axis, where whenever it is rotating, which part of the earth is towards the sun, it gets sunlight, and that side or the places where there comes are called gets a day, and other half gets a night. One day is equals to 24 hours. Our earth spins west to east. It takes 24 hours to complete one rotation. This makes a complete day. Next thing is revolution. The earth moves around the sun in a fixed path called its orbit. Thus, revolution is defined as the movement of the earth around the sun in its orbit, where sun is at the center and the earth moves around the sun in its own orbit. It takes about 365 days for the earth to complete one revolution, where it makes 1 year. I hope you have understood the topic, and thank you for listening.